Stand on up and join me for a quick movement break. Today we're going to focus on balance and stretching. What we're going to start with are points and flexes with our feet. So I want you to go ahead, shift your weight into your left leg, slight bend in that left knee, and then raise that right foot off the floor just a little bit, and you're going to alternate between pointing and flexing that right foot. All right, so point the toes and then flex. And if you need to hold on to a wall, a desk, a stable chair, please feel free. Otherwise, you can just challenge your balance like I'm doing here. Let's do one more on this side, and then same thing other side, right? So lift the left foot off the floor this time and just point and flex that left foot a few times. So warming up through our ankles to get them prepared for more of the balance work to come. Let's do one more. Perfect. All right, next on up, we're gonna do a half squat into a calf raise. So push the hips back, bend the knees about 45 degrees, and then as you stand, your heels come up off the floor. So another one to warm up through that lower body and adding a little bit of that balance challenge by adding that calf raise. Okay, so heels come up, you come up onto the balls of your feet. Let's do two more. Last one. Perfect. All right, next on up, just a static knee lift balance. So all we're gonna do is lift that right knee out in front of you, about parallel to the floor if you can, but if it's a little bit lower, that's okay. All right, so I'm just gonna turn to the side so you can see. So I have that right knee lifted, thighs about parallel to the ground, and I'm just hanging out here for a moment. So static balance, we'll turn this into a stretch in a moment, but just find something in front of you that's not moving. Keep your gaze on that object. Nice strong core. Let's stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Now what I want you to do is step that right leg behind you into a high lunge and bring those arms into a field goal shape. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and let's hang out here. All right, so you're tucking the tailbone, bend into that front knee, and then upper body. You have those field goal arms, squeezing those shoulder blades together, drawing your arms back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that. All right, let's repeat that on the other side. We're going to start with the static balance. So this time we're lifting that left knee up off the floor. Okay, that left thigh is about parallel to the ground. But as I mentioned before, if it's a little bit lower, that's okay. Listen to your body, do what you're able to. But static balance here initially. And if you feel like that right leg is wobbling a little bit, that's normal. Those muscles are working hard to keep you balanced here. A few more seconds in our balance, and then we'll come into that high lunge on this side. So let's come into that high lunge in 3, 2, and 1. Step that left leg behind you into that high lunge. And then when you're ready, bring those arms to that field goal shape. All right, upper arm parallel to the floor, elbow bent 90 degrees. And then that lower body, you're bending into that front knee. Tuck that tailbone. We have less than 10 seconds before we move on to our next exercise. Nice big breath in and out for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, let's come into tree pose. So what I want you to do is go ahead, shift your weight into that left foot, and the bottom of that right foot is either going to come right inside the ankle or maybe up onto the inside of the calf. And same thing with the arms, they can just rest on your hips. You can hold on to something for balance support, whatever works for you in terms of where you have those arms. But you're trying to get that right knee pointing out to the side to the best of your ability. And another just static balance initially as we hold our tree pose. All right, from here, I want you to take that right foot and cross it behind the left, and then raise that right arm up as you lean to the left. So coming into a cross-legged side bend. So we started in tree pose, and now we're taking it into our stretch, cross-legged side bend. And you're gonna take that left hand down, reach those fingertips down towards the floor if that feels good for you. 3, 2, and 1. Release those arms down, uncross those legs. Same thing, other side. So we're starting with that tree pose. Okay, so the bottom of the left foot is either coming right inside of the opposite ankle or maybe inside that opposite calf. That left knee is pointing out to the best of your ability. And let's just pause here. So find that spot. Keep your gaze on something that's not moving. And utilize your breath to help you stay nice and balanced, nice and centered. Stay in tree pose for about another 5 seconds. All right, take that left foot, cross it behind the right, raise that left arm up, and lean to the right. And you can take those, the right hand, right fingertips, reach them down towards the floor as you do that side bend. And if it doesn't feel comfortable to have your legs crossed, you can just uncross them and keep them side by side. As always, make adjustments as needed. But let's stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, release that side bend, uncross your legs, give those legs a shake, and let's officially wrap up this movement break with one big inhale and exhale. Inhale those arms up. Exhale those arms down. And there you go. You moved, you stretched, you balanced, and you took a stand for your health.